corruption, that is what we call public enlightenment and education, and then to enlist and foster public support in combating corruption. So in essence, duties of the ICPC are enforcement, prevention, education, and enlightenment. Now the powers, let me just summarize them, of the commission are to receive petitions, to study public bodies, see what's going on, investigate them. We have powers to invite anyone, examine your documents. Okay, so let me skip the powers. I know generally you understand that the power says we can investigate. If you have an office, we can come and ask to see your documents, ask you on how you're doing this and that. But basically the offenses, I will brush through them because they are very important. Now, we have bribery. And then under bribery, we have offer, we have acceptance. Mainly, we have bribery in the public sector and we have in the private sector. We have soliciting by public officers. Then we have interest in contracts. This one is very important for public servants. When we say interest in contracts, we mean if you're given a contract, if you have a responsibility, let's say maybe to build this auditorium, and you just advertise, let contractors come, you vet them and say, okay, you do not give that contract to your own company. Or a company where you are like a major shareholder. There are reasons why we don't want this. You see, if you come and do any wishy-washy work, or let's say we build the kind of auditorium where you see people sitting up there, after 2-3 days, one day you are having a lecture and the whole thing will just collapse. You really think if it's your company, you will hold yourself accountable? No, you won't do that. So these are what we call preventive measures, by setting rules that will make it impossible for you to do certain things that will harm the public. Then we have receiving and possessing proceeds of crime. Yes, this one too is important. If I commit a crime and I'm trying to hide the money, and I come to my friend and say, please, can I just put this, because my office, they used to vet our accounts to see, I don't want them to know, or I'll go and be buying 200 houses in Abuja and then I'll put them under somebody else's name. Now that's somebody else that agrees for me to put the name, the ownership of that property in his name. He is holding proceeds of crime on my behalf. So don't come and say, I'm not the one that stole the money, I'm just keeping it for my friend. You are committing a crime of possessing and withholding proceeds of crime, even though the crime was committed by somebody else. Then we have receiving and possessing through postal system,